Well, hello everyone. Good morning. Nice to see you all here today. We're going to be playing some Star Wars: The Old Republic. And there is so much stuff to go over today. Oh my gosh, where's Swtorista? I was actually sharing some of the stuff that we're going to be going over today so people over on Twitter can see it too, those weirdos who don't watch stream. Crazy amount of stuff going on in Star Wars: The Old Republic right now because we just had a huge announcement about what's going on in the game, what's coming up to the game in update 7.5. So we're going to be going over some of that today again because I've had a chance to actually dig through it now. Oh yeah, don't forget your glasses. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yes, thank you. All right. I got them like the headphones are in the way. All right. So sale of the day is Thexton's lightsaber. However, there is a huge sale going on right now that is far beyond the daily sale. So first off, important thing to note is that there's a collections 50% off sale on all items from May 1st through May 16th. So if there are any items you wanted to unlock, now is a good time to do them. I actually finally sat down and wrote out my thoughts about if you wanted to unlock some stuff in collections, what should you get? So here is my little quick recommendations list. So for those of you not familiar, here is the collections information that I'm gonna be talking about first. So collections allow you to unlock items across your entire account that are cartel market items. Not every single item is included, but most. So almost every armor, almost every mount, almost every color crystal, tuning, stuff like that from the cartel market that has the little cartel market symbol can be unlocked through collections. And that includes ones you may have gotten from the GTN or from a friend, stuff like that. So you pay a cartel coin fee, and then you can use the item across your entire account. So here's my quick recommendations. So first off, in your collections, my number one recommendation is to unlock a crystal of your choice, like one that you like, because you can then get a free crystal every time you get a new weapon, and you don't have to pay to like pull it out or buy a new one for all of your future characters on all of your servers. So very cool. Personally, the one that I chose was the teal crystal, just because I liked it, you know? The teal crystal, I really think it's cool. But not that is a recommendation. What my recommendation is, find one that you really like and just unlock it for your entire account. Nice use of cartel coins, especially right now as it is half price. So for example, this crystal is 120 cartel coins. Done. Never need to buy a new crystal ever again if you don't want to, unless you're playing Space Barbie and want other colors. Now, speaking of color crystals, there is a very big sale that is happening until May 16th, apart from collections. And I've put together a huge screenshot and text list of everything that is currently on sale. A couple of the items were on sale before, but if you wanted a list, here you go. There is some really amazing deals hidden in there. And if you want a list of my favorite ones, I put them there, but I'll be going over them now as well. Is this a frequent question? Mind me asking what the glasses are for. Hey, Merlin of Chaos. They are to hopefully help with the glare. I have bad headaches, and this is one of the many things I'm trying. I don't think it's the headaches are from the glasses, but they help with the eye squinting, so I appreciate it. So let's see. Sale of the day is Thexton's lightsaber, but there's a bunch of kind of miscellaneous sales going on right now as well. You can see some of them on the homepage of the cartel, but most of them are kind of in various places. But the one I want to show you first, speaking of color crystals, in the item modifications section, the advanced green core crystal. There's 3 different types. It doesn't really matter which one too much which you get. It's only 50 cartel coins, and the black red striated is only 30 cartel coins. Like, holy cow. If you're looking for a color crystal to unlock across your entire account, either one of these, like dark side or light side, you know, would be a really great one. So you drop like 30 cartel coins for a red one, and then drop a couple more in collections at half price. Do I have that one? How much is that one? Striated. Oh, looks like I already paid to unlock it, so I can't check the price. Maybe it'll be similar to this one. Curses. Oh, and this one's only 30 as well, so probably not that expensive. Sunjammer says, either go crazy, get both. Come on now. We're trying to find the good deals, not buy everything in the store. So that's my like number one deal is get a crystal and unlock a crystal in collections. Some other really good deals that we have. Oh, I really want to show you guys this one because it's kind of not always known by newer players. So the Revan Hollow statue is also on sale at 85% off. It's 225 cartel coins. This is a very fantastic item to have if you're playing on a regular basis. If you're like a subscriber and you get 500 free cartel coins per month as part of your subscription, like it's included. This is about half of that, and I would highly recommend purchasing it. Basically, it's a portable vendor. The alternative is to find a vendor while running around all the time, or you can use the character perks little mobile droid, but I really like this Revan because you can just pull it up anytime it's ready to go. It's really probably one of the most useful items in the game, and it's on sale. So I really like that one. I highly recommend that if you're looking for something to spend your cartel coins on. I really like this thing they've been doing lately. They've been hiding super sales, like super ridiculous sales in with their normal sales. So this is the Squadron Leader's armor set. This is the big secret sale, I guess you could say, in addition to those crystals. It's 90% off. It's only 90 cartel coins, 90. And a player over on YouTube yesterday, I think it was JR, mentioned that, hey, this will actually match in style, if not in color, the new helmet that's coming out for the Nightlife event in the summer. I thought that was really neat. So it's only 90 cartel coins for a whole armor set. If you think it's something that your character might enjoy having, that one's a good one to go pick up. Let's see, some other good ones that I saw, and that I think we had a friend last night mentioning they went and bought them when I was chatting with my guildmates. The Daimyo Decoration Bundle. This is not my favorite bundle by any means, but it is 90% off. It's only 180 cartel coins, so very low priced compared to all the other ones, which are like 1,000 and up. And so if you see any decorations on here that you like, this would be a good one to pick up for 180 cartel coins. So Swtorista.com/decorations has previews of all of the bundles in the decorations tab. Another one that a friend said they liked was this Mandalorian's War Camp decoration bundle. It's not as ridiculously on sale. It's still 375 cartel coins. However, personally, I think it's a lot cooler. It's got this really neat like shooting range that I really like. Was there anything else on the list that I want to show you guys? Oh yeah, one that I didn't personally think was something amazing, but a lot of you guys recommended, is the Music Therapy Probe. It's still 360 cartel coins, so more expensive than those super deals we saw earlier, but this is kind of a toy that makes everyone around you dance. A lot of people like to use it just for funsies. I always enjoy when someone put one on the ground while we're waiting. And lastly, this one is quite expensive, but I think it's a really good deal if you're looking for cosmetics. The Elite Mandalorian Bundle is 1,170 cartel coins, but it includes the armor set and the mount. And I really like this armor set. It's very good for mix and match. Yeah, it's a good regen for ops, absolutely. That Music Therapy Probe to heal between fights. And this mount is the biggest mount in the game, like visually, and it's also a Basilisk droid, so that might be something you might be interested in grabbing, because if you're a solo player, there's some cool new stuff coming up in update 7.5 when it comes to Basilisk droid. But yeah, I'll link this one more time. So there's a collection sale. What else do I recommend getting? I recommend getting one crystal for your entire account in collections if you haven't already, one mount that you like, because it's really nice to have a mount right away at level whatever. Whenever you get your ability to hop on a speeder, you can have it for all your characters on all your servers right away. Very nice, for free once you've paid the collections costs. I recommend the Revan Hollow statue and grab it in collections if you have the cartel coins. And of course, any armors, weapons, tunings, mounts, emotes, dances, etc. that you'd really like to use across multiple characters. So like probably my rule of thumb is if you want to use it more than twice, like it's probably worth it in collections. But that's not including the half off sale. Lastly, one other thing I kind of recommend checking out, especially if you don't have a lot of cartel coins, but you wanted to like take advantage of the sale. You already maybe got that cool crystal that was only 30 cartel coins. Seasons, I think it's, yeah, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for galactic seasons. If you've participated in any of these, for example, I did season 5 last season. Those are all included in the 50% off sale. So for example, if you wanted to get a mount across your entire account, and maybe you got these from the previous season, or maybe you got the Ito from this season, they are also considered half off, so only 40 cartel coins entire account if you want to grab that. Hey, Stitch, thank you. Oh my gosh, a year and a while. And no, Eavesdrop didn't answer her phone. It's still right there. Still holo call waiting. But yeah, seasons 1 and 2 are not on sale, but they are always ridiculously cheap if you happen to do those. Like, look, it's like 10 cartel coins, and they did a discount at 50% off. How dare they? So yeah, here's information about those collections, my recommendations. Here's information about the sale, the percentage discount. I'm sure I missed one or two, but I did my best to go and grab them all. Hiding with the microphone? That's right. So now we're going to go over what to expect in update 7.5. We had a wonderful developer live stream yesterday. The last 3-4 developer live streams have been really fantastic. They really upped their game, both in production value as well as what information they are presenting, and I really enjoy watching them now. I don't feel like I'm being drip fed information. I feel like they're showing us a whole bunch with lots of information, and they often follow up with developer posts after. So like, I'm quite happy with the communication and what they're sharing and how they're sharing it, to be honest. I've been following the game for quite a while now. Not since the beginning of the game. I started just playing, but like watching the news as it comes out for probably like at least 8 or more years, and I've been really happy lately with this format. Oh, that's a nice tip from JR. Recollections. JR says, don't forget, if you have Underworld Reputation, you can unlock some of those in collections too. They're a bit funky. There was no random sighting of Papa Keith. I'm so sorry. You got to see lots of other people. Okay, so what's coming up? So first off, there is a new free item if you haven't gone and picked it up already. I'm so proud. I added all of this free stuff on the side of SWTORista.com, so hopefully anyone who visits the site will be able to get these and notice them. So new free item, you need to go to SWTOR.com and log into your account, and the code is MalgusWhen. Not Malgus Y, not Malgus Where, Malgus When, and you'll get a free decoration. And second, if you just log into the game before May 16th, you'll get this cool, cute little free droid pet that is inspired by Darth Maul for the Phantom Menace's 25th anniversary. As far as I know, you do have to like actually log in. I don't know if you need to get into the character screen or not, but you do at least I assume you have to log into a character. I know for sure you have to log into the launcher, not just the website. However, if you're not playing right now, maybe you are, yeah, no PvP for Thursday today. I was thinking about it, but I decided no. Even if you don't have the game downloaded right now, or say you have a friend that plays but doesn't have the game downloaded, you can send them this, because they can claim it and it'll be waiting for them later. They'll have like a free item in their inbox whenever they do come back to the game, which is nice. New story, Desperate Defiance. I'm going to skip over the spoilers, but in short, they are going to be focusing on the Malgus and Sahar story. They call it Sahar's turning point. So quick, cover your eyes real fast. They have a teaser trailer you can watch, and this is all part of my 7.5 guide. I even added a little transcript of the video in case for some reason you aren't able to watch it. I've got the captions right here. We got seen some of the new players, and most interestingly enough, spoilers are over now, they showed off the updated Hutta, and Hutta has been highly updated. Like, it's going to be the most noticeable of all the planets. So here's a old and here's a new, like drastic difference. Here's a old and here's a new. When I first started seeing these screenshots, they were showing them basically as part of a video. I was like, but it's dingier. Like it's like it's grosser. It has less colors. Why? I don't like it. But then I started seeing more of the swamp part, and I was like, oh, I get it now. I get it. So here's old, and here's new. Like it really looks more like you would think a swamp planet would look like. I will say, yeah, Jacob, I saw you post it over on YouTube too. Yeah, I'm glad to try them out. One thing I really like though about the old one is that's so colorful, like terribly colorful, horribly colorful, toxically colorful. One thing I don't like about games is when they kind of make everything too realistic and drab. Personally, I really like having a lot of colors in my games. I think it stems from being in Canada and not having any colors a huge portion of the year. The new one does have rainbows. That's true. That is true. Rainbow oil spills, rainbow gas in the air, you know. They got rid of the toxicness. I mean, this doesn't exactly look healthy, but yeah, I'm going to miss the bright yellow glow. If we could take this and just add the really nasty yellow sky, I would be a best of both worlds right there. Next up, they talked about the Dantooine Spring event, the Abundance Festival. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I was expecting for a spring event, but I don't know if this was it. They said it's going to be kind of a chill event, kind of a relaxed event. Yeah, they're revamping Hedda. So basically this new area is going to be called Minbusa. Republic and Imperial players are going to be able to go there as part of the story. It doesn't sound like it will be a daily area, just part of the story. However, they are also updating like old Hedda, like the Hedda you would go to for the story. So I think this is the starter area, if I'm interpreting it right. Yeah, because here's the old spaceport and here's the new swampy spaceport. One of the things I do really like are the trees, though. The trees, I think, are probably the biggest update, and they make a lot more sense for, you know, the locale. Like, they reused a lot of tree assets across the game that didn't necessarily always make a lot of sense. Dantooine doesn't really scream spring. It sure does if you consider spring a time for farming. So what are some of the weird stuff that they introduced? I'm actually going to show off the little video again because it's very silly. I kind of want to watch it again myself. So overall, this was a very interesting developer live stream because this is the first time that they have ever done quite so many video resources. Basically, every section that they released also had some type of video released to go with it, which I thought was really cool. So they had like the teaser for the story, they had a video showing off Hedda, they had this highly edited video showing off the new Dantooine Spring Event Festival, they had a video showing off the new Nar Shaddaa Nightlife helmet. I feel like there was one more and I can't even remember what it was. Bessie, which we'll go over later. So the spring event. So this looks like it's going to be on Dantooine, but its own farm. I'm not entirely sure physically where it's placed. From what it sounds like you might have your own little instanced farm. It's not a stronghold. And then it will also have an area that's shared of some point, because they said some of the activities are group activities, like dancing around the maypole. Definitely seeing multiple players here. There's creature rescue. There's weekly cultivation farming missions. Zap a fish missions, aka fishing in SWTOR. egg hunt, not an Easter egg hunt, just an egg hunt. Daily pie baking and sampling, and they said this pie sampling, you have to have like other people come try your pies. So if there's no pies to taste, you have to tell people come bake me some pies to taste. It was very silly, very silly. There's new rewards. They showed off the new armor sets, which look pretty slick. They look very nice, nicely textured, much like many of the newer Cartel Market items. And something kind of neat, they showed off that there's 2 different helmets for the first set. There's goggles up and goggles down, and those are like 2 different helmets, so you can kind of choose which one you want to use, which is kind of a first time they've done that, which is neat as well. So yeah, this is a very silly and fun event. Goggle toggle. It's not a toggle, it just is like 2 different helmets, but can we call it goggle toggle? Hell yeah. Matthias says that event looks like summer festivities in Poland, and that's nice. Yeah, I especially liked the maypole. It's not something we actually do here in the United States, but we do have a lot of the other activities in what we like to call fairs, like county fairs, especially in California. There's quite a few. You can go see cows and sheep and chickens, and they'll judge the best ones, and they'll have arts and crafts shows, and they'll have like judging for pies and cobblers and cookies and cupcakes. Oh gosh, how long does it usually take for newer Cartel items to go on sale? Hey Fected, it's super random. It's super random. There's not a lot of rhyme or reason to it. I'm sorry. Can't give you much advice. You just kind of have to watch the daily sale and cross your fingers. Rabies on a stick? What? What kind of fairs have you been going to? There's petting zoos in real life. So it looks like they've definitely combined that idea with kind of general springtime activities that you do on a farm. And a little bit of Easter thrown in for funny measure. So yeah, it looks like a cool event. If you want to see more screenshots, I've got them all up on the website. I was laughing really hard because after yesterday's stream, we went and visited ODN7, Odie Shy. Nice SWTOR player who also streams, and he asked me like, how long are you going to spend working on this now that it just came out? And I was like, well, not including the video, I'm going to be up probably till 10 p.m. give or take. And I was so happy when I looked at the clock yesterday after I finished cataloging all the sales. I was like, 10:04 p.m. Yes. Oh, Malkanobi says, LOL, I spent coins last week and now this sale is on. Slaps forehead. Sorry. Isn't that the way it works, right? I am excited. Speaking of fairs, I'm going to a Ren fair this weekend. I'm excited to go check that out. This weekend or this next weekend or both. I haven't quite figured that entirely out yet. But yeah, there's screenshots of all of this and the little video if you want to watch it, and as much information as we have about the new spring event. And it should be in spring. Hopefully it'll happen before the end of this month. If not, probably early next month. Now, the big piece of news that we've kind of knew was coming, but not at all the extent of things. So we have this ongoing Basilisk repair droid quest that we've been working on for higher level players. Kind of a solo little exploratory quest. Hey there, Sergio. And so these are going to be called ventures. And rather than it just being a continuation of the quest, like the next step in the story for this Basilisk droid that we've been working on repairing, it is a whole system, I guess you could say. They're going to be called ventures. So basically, it's part story and part task, quest, objective, whatever you want to call it. Basically, you have this Basilisk droid pet that you can take out every once in a while. It sounds like for a limited time. I don't know exactly how it will work yet. We'll be taking a look at the public test server once that comes out. And you need to train her. Her name is B3S1, aka Bessie. I do like that they took her to Dantooine for the video. So basically you earn her and upgrade her over time. And once you fully earned her, she is an actual companion, rather than just a temporary pet, I guess you could say. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think there's any music for this one. Bum, 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 bum. It's very quiet, sorry. So you've got Bessie, the dog, apparently learning how to sit. You've got Bessie DPSing. You've got Bessie lying down. Oh, Bessie running around. Bessie looking. That was their official marketing for that. I was like, did you really just do a cut? Did you really do that? Okay, and I put as many screenshots from the live stream as I could about Bessie. Hey! Stop it! Stop telling everybody that I listen to Baldur's Gate music on repeat. That's rude. Bessie needs some googly eyes, LMAO. So a lot of people have been describing Bessie as a dog with a gun for a face. I think that's pretty accurate. It sounds like the different phases of appearance are based on how upgraded she is. I don't know if you actually get to pick it or not. Junie's over on YouTube asked, do you have characters on the German server? I am considering creating an entire new legacy to participate in your events. What is your main server again? Hey there, guten Tag, hi Juness. No, I'm only on the Starforge server, and that's it. That's it. That's it. So yeah, new meaning of snot rocket. Oh my gosh, pew pew pew. Right? So it sounds like this is how she looks as she upgrades. You can see she's got bigger shoulder pads. She's got a bigger gun on her face. You got Eric Busco making a funny face in the screenshot, you know. I really want to dig into the public test server for this because I don't know that much about like how it functions, and I really want to be able to write some of those numbers down and stuff like that. They did kind of compare it to Wings of the Architect, which I did not appreciate the comparison, but I understood where they were going with it. So Wings of the Architect is a super cool, let's go show it. Wings of the Architect. I can't spell. That's okay. I don't need to be able to spell. Google knows. It's a very cool mount. It's an amazing mount. A very enviable mount. When you see someone with it, you're like, wow. And it's something you kind of have to earn. There is technically a way to buy it if you paid a whole team to ooh, I'm gonna cough, sorry. I got so excited about the Wings of the Architect I choked. It's something you could technically buy. You could pay a team to run you through, but it's pretty uncommon. Usually when someone has it, they earned it. This is something I've also, me too, Malkanobi, I've been after it for ages. I've tried multiple teams. We've gotten to Bestia in Nightmare Mode, but we never bested her. So I always have an admiration for people who earned it and stuff like that. So it's not an easy one to get. So they compared it, Bessie, to Wings of the Architect as in something that you might see somebody have and admire. Because Bronte, sorry, not Bestia. See, I don't even know what the freaking boss's name is. It's been a while. Okay. Okay. We got every boss up to her. She's just tough. She's tough. And I don't raid constantly anymore. So basically the idea is if you see someone with a bestie companion, you're supposed to be impressed. I will say one thing that I think that would be important for me to be impressed by is like the color of Bessie. Like, to be honest, she's very drab. She kind of looks like every other mount. I'm not even sure I'd notice she's a companion if I saw her on the fleet. So I'm hoping she'll come with some cool customization so she's a little more noticeable if she's such a rare and hard item to get. Matthias says B3S1 would be nice for late night walks for safety. Hey, you could just go for a walk in a Basilisk droid. That would work too. Add a die slot to Bessie. Oh my god, can you imagine if you could put a metallic die in Bessie? That'd be nuts. So moving on. We do have a guide about how to catch up with the Basilisk droid quest if you wanted to work on that while we are waiting for this update to come out, so you're all caught up with the story. PvP Season 6 will be coming with Update 7.5. They did say there's going to be some changes coming up for PvP seasons. So basically, PvP seasons will be coming every Update 7.5, 7.6, 7.7, 7.8, rather than on a calendar. And Galactic Seasons is on 7.41, 7.51, 7.61, etc. So we kind of have a pattern, but rather than it being on a calendar. Should have done this the whole time. PvP seasons will now last 16 weeks instead of 12, so 4 months instead of 3, which should give you more time to complete them. However, there will now be 30 ranks instead of 25. Some of the rewards are just going to be spread out. There's going to be a new reward, which is a text-only emote. Why is it text-only? And then the track rewards will also include medpack and adrenals. I'm not super impressed by any of the new additions to the track. I'm going to be real sad when I get to a point in the track where I get med packs and adrenals. But, you know, it is what it is. New Cartel Market item will be coming out. The refined Mentor armor. They said this is inspired by the High Republic. And I was like, that's not what I think of when I think of High Republic. I think of like the Roby robes and stuff that they're always wearing, the gold and white and cream colored ones. But I was like, it must be based on something specific because there's a bunch of nerds in the office for real, right? So I think I'm pretty sure it's based off of our Chris's outfit, and she has multiple. They're mostly books, so some of this is kind of like concept art, I guess you could say. But I'm pretty sure this new armor set, I can see the resemblance. Can you guys? Do you think I got it right? Because there's so many different armors in the High Republic era that we've seen so far that are quote-unquote canon. Oh yeah, and here's the 2 new armor sets for PvP Season 6. I quite like this one. This one, the chest piece and stuff, kind of looks too similar to other stuff we've already seen. The helmet is new, that's for sure. I don't know quite what I would do with that. It'd probably look pretty cool with a black and maybe like a red in the visor, if you can do that. Yeah, so here's just some other kind of the variety of the High Republic. Yay, think I got it right? Yay, I win. I was looking around, I was like, I don't know any of the High Republic characters. I saw her like here, and I was like, is that a lady Jedi or a male elf? I don't even know her name or his name or anything. So I was Googling like blonde haired Jedi High Republic, trying to figure out who it could even be so I could get a better look at this piece of armor. Wow. By the way, says Montego, if you're in 287 gear and learning to heal, you may not want to queue for arenas. Best of luck to our insta-dead teammates. Oh my gosh. I still don't understand why there isn't a minimum of you must be wearing level 80 gear before you go into PvP at level 80. I have no idea, man. Maybe they had in mind the High Republic during the transition after Rus and Reformation when they dropped heavy armor for robes. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I know very, very little about the High Republic other than generally it looks cool. So they are also releasing a new hairstyle, which is very interesting. A new cartel customization, Fallen Master Beard, and it's inspired by Baylan Skoll from Ahsoka. You guys don't know how hard I stopped myself from writing Baylan. Baylin. He knows. He's into cute. He's passed away, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Still a cutie. Scion says, so in the end, was it a he or a him or a her? I believe a her, a lady Jedi, and her name is Avar Chris, and she's in books. That's all I know. Sorry. But yeah, you can get his hair. I don't know exactly how it works. They mentioned something along the lines it's 2 different customizations. I think the hair is attached to the beard. Like you can't get a different hair. But I think it might be lip covered and not lip covered, though I'm not entirely sure. There's that big collections unlock sale we went over earlier with lots of suggestions. Big cartel market sale. Oh yeah, double XP. Double XP is up. Double XP is up right now. It was a surprise we found yesterday morning. We logged on and it was there. Well, you guys logged on and it was there, and I was like, oh, hello. So you can take good advantage of that. So double XP, double valor, and double GSF requisition. And we have a really great guide about how to level fast. I don't know if you guys remember, but earlier in the year we did a bunch of we did silly competitions, and we did like some testing and stuff like that, and we found some of the fastest ways to level up. I can't remember who it was. Who was it yesterday who was saying, was it someone or a guild or someone in stream who said like, I got to like level 14 in just a few seconds by using XP boosts and going to the high level planets. So we have a list of high level planets that you could go check out that give the most boosted XP, what order you should do it in. If you want to run heroics, here's some great suggestions. I thought someone said GSF wasn't covered. I thought it was. It has in the past. Double ship requisition. If you've seen something else, let me know for sure, and I'll go update it. Oh, Matea says hair was supposed to be separate from the beard. I believe that was mentioned as an unlock. Oh, maybe we'll have to verify that one. I was very unsure about all of that. Okay, double XP is running. We've got a leveling fast guide. By the way, unofficial event, but we'll be doing the Battle of Alderaan reenactment very soon. If you'd like to join, that'll be for May 4th. And oh my gosh, I have so much stuff to give away on May the 4th. Oh, I am so excited. Pretty much every company got back to me. Aw, Laid Back Havoc came to complain. I don't want to do. I want to enjoy my video game. Bye. I have so much cool stuff to give away on May the 4th. And I don't mean just in game. Multiple companies reached out to me for giveaways and stuff like that. And because I was incensed by that, I reached out to other companies. So I'll show you one of the things that I got yesterday in the mail. We're going to be doing one giveaway for it on stream and one on Twitter for those of you who can't make it. Hang on. Darn it. But darn it. I can't hear anything. I just pulled my headphones out again. This happens way too regularly. Hang on. Okay, I can hear again. Y'all got bonus belly button stream there, sorry. The joys of only seeing my top half. You don't know I'm wearing pajamas and a belly button shirt. Look at this. Okay, I have a green screen up. So you can't tell, it's kind of funky. This is a green lightsaber. Look at this. This is the Return of the Jedi. Let me see what it's exactly called. It's called the Visual Archive, and it's published by Insight Editions. So these guys are the ones who made... Hang on. Yeah, I like this shirt a lot. They made this box. We've played with it before a little bit. These conversation cards. And I saw them at Star Wars Celebration and I said, hey, these look really cool. Will you send me a copy and I'll show them off on stream? Because this is something that's like really relevant. Basically, you can pull out a card and it's like a conversation card. They're very fun. They're Star Wars. I know it's backwards for you guys. I'm sorry. It says The Force. You're 9 years old, like Anakin Skywalker, and a Jedi offers to take you away from home for training. Would you go? Like, it's very, very fun. Like, I really like them. Very, very neat little yak, you know? Very fun conversation piece. I thought they were super cool and just generally really nice art, too. Nice box. Hey there. Let's see. Evil Jack wanted to know, was there any raids coming up or anything like that? Jack? No, sorry. Unfortunately. I don't know if we'll get another raid anytime soon. My theory is probably not, though we just did get R4 and many groups haven't even completed that. So, is the mic on my left? Yes, the microphone, I touch it with my left hand right now. It's flipped. There was a reason. I think it was so the microphone was off on the side. I'm secretly flipped. But yeah, this is the same company, Insight Editions, publishing house, I think is the right word. And since then, I've had a good relationship with them. They've been sending me their new Star Wars books as they come out. And last one was a fun little Wookiee kind of Christmassy one. It was fun. It was cute, but it was simple. This baby, they took that and like turned it up to 5,000. This thing is so cool. Okay, first off, how thick is this? First off, how beautiful is this art and stuff like that they put together? I believe it's compilations of multiple other arts. I can't even open it. It's too big. And it has so much stuff in here about Return of the Jedi, which I confirmed with Mr. Swtorista is the second movie. I was like, is that number 2? And he's like, yes. And I was like, yeah. So much cool stuff in here. Okay, so there is a bunch of let me find some of the cool stuff I saw when I was flipping through yesterday. So like they have a bunch of old posters. Like, look at this. Le Retour of le Jedi. Backwards in French. They've got a bunch of concept art in there. They've got a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff in there. I liked that they also had some stuff like talking about like the newer movies and how they tie into the old ones. Like I was surprised about that. They have freaking merch. Look at all this weird merch from Return of the Jedi. Look at this Cold Gate. Amazing. Super thorough, super crazy book. Inside Editions, my main experience with them had been stuff like this, like fun stuff. They have cookbooks. They sent me I just dropped it on the floor, on top of my lightsabers. Wait, Return of the Jedi is number 3. No, it's not. No, it's not. Mr. Swtorista lied to me. Freaking numbers. It's the one with the Ewoks. Oh, it is number 3. Gosh darn it. Whole book is printed backwards. I'm gonna go cry in a corner. Okay, and what's my experience is they sent me like a cookbook, and like I thought they only had little kind of fluffy stuff. This is, I don't know if this is their first really hardcore one, but man, they went out the gate running. It's number 6. Oh my gosh. Which counter are we counting with? Here, you want to see something creepy? A Palpatine. So, what's super cool is when they reached out to me, they said, hey, this is going to be coming out for review soon. Do you want extra copies to give away? And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, I'm doing a May the 4th special event. Can you send me some to give away? And they're like, even better, we'll ship them straight to whoever wins. So we'll be giving one of these away on stream and on Twitter. So excited. And I'm also going to be giving away a bunch of Star Wars The Old Republic stuff. I have a funny little secret giveaway over in the corner that I'm not showing you guys right now. It's silly. It's good. Like physical stuff. I was thinking of giving away one of my Twi'leks. Like, I'm just super excited. And we also have a billion codes. I don't know if Silent is here right now, but he's going to be helping give away codes probably like every 15 minutes or so, like we've done in the past, courtesy of Star Wars The Old Republic. Oh my gosh. I am just a little, yeah, I struggle with the whole counting thing. What did the tree say when spring arrived? What a relief. Oh my gosh. Hi, Ice. Nice to see you. Return of the Jedi was virtually going to be called Revenge of the Jedi. Oh my goodness. When? Okay. When? Oh, they don't have all the movies on here. Yeah, there we go. When the newer ones came out, I need the names. I need the names. What's the titles of these movies? Here we go. This will work. When Rise of Skywalker came out, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I kept trying to call it The Rise of the Jedi. Over and over and over and over and over. I don't know why. Return of the Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, Rise of the Jedi, Revenge of the Jedi. All of these are good names. If we need another Star Wars movie name, sold. Any of those. Any of those, good to go. And yeah, Carvel Snarky, great double XP tips there. We've got a lot of those up on the XP guide. Fast leveling list. Bam. What else? What else is going on? So we're doing a very special event on May the 4th. The Jedi Menace. That's great. Yeah. Perfect. M. Cavish, you understand how this works. Absolutely. Just combine these cool words together and keep getting similar names. On May the 4th, we're going to be doing an event starting on Saturday, 8 a.m. Pacific. So that would be about an hour before now and whatever your guys' local time is. It is on a weekend special stream. Taking some time off of resting just to spend time with you guys. And we're going to be doing a reenactment of the Battle of Alderaan. I have some special tricks up my sleeve. And we're going to be doing a photo shoot as well as an actual battle. So feel free to attend on the Republic or the Imperial side. All I ask is that please dress up as if you're going to a battle for your faction. Like, don't show up in your bikini robes. That was last time we did the spa day event. This is combat time. So show up in your trooper gear, your Jedi or Sith combat gear, your bounty, you know. Will you be restreaming on YouTube? Sure will be. Absolutely. Are we going to do the Jawa game now? What is the Jawa game? The Return of the Jawa. Oh, is that the game where you take the movie names and you replace one word with Jawa? Like the Jawalorian? The Jawa Strikes Back? Star Wars, A New Jawa? Solo, a Jawa story? Like that? Yeah, yep. I've seen that. In Fleet Chat for sure. What else is going on? The Nar Shaddaa Nightlife. It just keeps going and going. Nar Shaddaa Nightlife event starts on July 9th. They showed off a new helmet. Real quick little preview here. It's shiny as heck. It's rainbow oil spill visor, which I love. They currently have a pair of glasses like that, but they're like gambling granny glasses. They're pretty funny. So cool to have that effect on another piece of armor. If you're curious about what's coming up after Update 7.5 or in Update 7.5.1, they confirmed that Galactic Season 7 will be part of 7.5.1 in March. PvP Season 6 will be at 7.5 with more seasons later in the year too. We'll probably be getting more date nights with Update 7.5.1, though they didn't talk about it on the stream. Oh no, did you see Baldur's Gate music pop up again? You guys don't understand. When I get into coding or when I get into just formatting data, which I was doing last night, I will just listen to a soundtrack just on repeat for like 5 hours straight. Baldur's Gate, just saying. Let's see. We are hoping to hear about DirectX 12. We haven't heard anything yet. We'll continue to hope to hear about it like we have for the last year now. No idea when if they're still even working on that or not. GTN changes. I'm still hoping for a commodity order system, though I don't know if that's still in the works or not at this point. The Asia Pacific server is now fully kind of realized. Server transfers are allowed. Free server transfers have been turned off. So now it's basically just a regular server, except that it's located in the Asia Pacific server. It's no longer a fresh start server in any way. We're, of course, looking forward to future story, finishing up Malgus's story in some way. We're hoping for a crafting update at some point down the line, though that's not going to be soon, I don't think. They specifically said that. And that's pretty much it. Oh my gosh, that was so much stuff. That was like an hour of going through everything that happened. Holy guacamole. Yeah, that's what I was up to yesterday. And if you guys need this, it's all on Swtorista.com. You can find it on the homepage, or you can type !75. Anything on the dev tracker? We saw the dev tracker they posted about PvP. I already included my summary about that when we talked about it earlier. I did see this post called Unable to Log into SWTOR. Oh, does this have to do with the compensation post? I appreciate your patience on this matter. We are looking to grant game time back to accounts that are impacted by the loading screen issue that didn't require players reaching out to support. As of today, all accounts that were subscribed while the bug was active have been granted 30 days of game time to their account. This will be reflected on their subscription status on their account page on SWTOR.com. Thank you for your patience. Was informed that the subscription rollouts are showing that they will take some time, so the grants are not immediate. Oh, interesting. Okay. Looks like they actually followed through. It took a while. It took a while, but they figured it out. Okay, cool. So let's see. What else did I want to go over? Oh, just gonna take a breath. That was a lot of news. Give me a... Zen. Ah. Is the PTS up? Not that I know of. Someone mentioned there was an update for it. I would love to go check it out if it is up. So somebody let me know. When is this new update 7.5 coming out? They very specifically said they do not have a date first because they like to do the public test server first. So they do the preparation, then they do the announcement stream. Then they do, usually a few days later or as soon as they can afterwards, the public test server, which they do have. They have to obviously finish it themselves, and then they have to show it to Steam. And Steam has to okay it before we're actually allowed to use it. It's kind of an interesting system. Quite like it. I imagine it's another check and balance or whatever. Oh no, Montego, you opened Kai Seiken's die satchel. Everyone knows you don't ever actually open those. So you just hoard them forever. I never enjoy the dice inside of them. I'm using my mind. Hang on. Nope, my mind's gone. I forgot what I was talking about. Grandpasso, thank you. Oh, PTS. Grandpasso, thanks so much for the support. Hey, look, he made me remember. They like to do the announcement stream. They like to prepare it, do the announcement stream. Ciao. public test server. They let us test usually for at least a week or 2 weeks minimum. And then we can report bugs. Then they take the PTS down. Then they fix said bugs. And then once they are happy enough with it, then they release it usually 2 weeks to a month later. So it's pretty standard at this point, which is pretty nice. I appreciate that. It's not that much of a mystery how long it will take once they've gotten to the point that they announce it on stream. Because when they're announcing it on stream, you guys notice they had the assets. They showed us Bessie. They showed us the farm event. They showed us the teaser of the story. They showed us the nightlife helmet. You know, like they showed us all these things were already done enough to show us they were not just concept art. So gotta really appreciate that, in my opinion. What is this? Junk? And so yeah, I can't wait for PTS to be up. Then we have one more step on the timeline. Okay, do you guys want to do a poll before I jump into some actual Star Warsing? I'm looking forward to Star Warsing. I'm overwhelmed by the sheer amount of stuff there. Twitch dashboard. We're going to start a poll about what possible dates that the new update will come out. So let's see. Manage poll. New poll. 7.5 update. 7.5 date prediction? Question mark? Okay, so it comes out usually on a Tuesday, so we're just gonna stick to that. Let's, seeing as the PTS isn't out yet, I don't think it's gonna be on the 6th. I'm gonna start on the 20th. Oh, I can do 5. I can do 5. Okay, May 13th. Oh, 14th, sorry. May 21. Yeah, it's a story update, War. I hate your name. I'm not saying it out loud. Here's a whole bunch of information for you about 7.5. So story for sure. 7. So we've got 14th, 21, 28. Oh, Indizar's thinking on the 29th. I think he said. Indizar, is there a reason you're shooting for a Wednesday? May, June 4? June 11th. I almost want to remove this one. I'm gonna move all these up. If y'all think it's coming out in a week, I think you guys are drunk. June 11th. Later. Okay, there we go. You've got 3 minutes. Put your predictions in. If you're on Twitch, look for the current poll at the top of the chat and tap it with your phone or click it with your mouse, and you can vote what day do you think it is going to come out. If it's later, put your when you think it's going to come out in chat too. If it's later than June 11th. If it comes out on June 14th, I'm going to eat my hat. Sorry. That would be hilarious. I mean, May 14th. Cookie Crust says, yesterday I spent some of my time customizing my drum and cost stronghold. It was so much fun. Oh, nice. Very cool. I was wandering around my drum and cost stronghold. It looks like I actually did a tiny bit of decorating over here. I think I was making some guides about how to decorate inexpensively. Like this is an example of some of crafted stuff you can get. Why May 29th? What's going on May 29th? I will be eating a hat on live stream, that's right. Why are we shooting for Wednesday? That's 2 of you who said May 29th. Is there something going on that day I don't know about? Come on, let me know. Can't just make guesses and not guesses with information. JR says, I'd expect them to take a few weeks in between PvP seasons. Oh, that's right. Oh, goodness. We forgot to include that piece of info. So we know that this final season lasts at least 18 days. So it literally cannot come out before this season ends. The Monday of that week is a holiday. Ah! What's the holiday? May something or other? What is it? What's on that day? May 27th. It'd be fun if it came out around when Phantom Menace comes out. That'd be neat. Memorial Day. Oh, I see. Okay, how you guys doing for the poll? Oh, so you guys are really spread out. Most of you voted May 28th or later than June 11th. All right, guess we'll see, right? You got your predictions in. You can say I told you so whenever it does come out, or you can say, oh, whoops, I was off. I don't think I have a prediction, so I know it has to be at least 18 days from now or more. 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it has to be on the 21st or earlier or later. At the if there's no break between seasons. So luckily we got rid of that earlier one because that one's literally impossible. TCH, have a good one. Have a good class. You're gonna do some digging? Good luck. Good luck. Good luck figuring it out. Yeah, it can't be earlier than the 20th. That's right. May 28th is the guess. I think that's a pretty decent guess. It gives us some time for PTS. It gives time for... That means there will only be 1 week between PvP seasons. Oh my gosh. I need a bit more of a break than that, personally. Oh, I was hoping for this one to end, get a break, and then try again next season. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. And I think that's it for the news and stuff like that. So what was I working on the other day? I was working on Spirit of Vengeance. Spirit of Vengeance, my favorite Flashpoint. I was working on Spirit of Vengeance, and I was kind of writing down some notes as I went. Where's my notes? Here we go. Spirit of Vengeance. As I so beautifully wrote it right here. Amazing. I was writing down some notes about running through Spirit of Vengeance quickly. So we kind of learned that there's a lot of stealth detection that goes on. Some can be avoided, but some can't. So I think I might jump back in to Spirit of Vengeance, because last time I was really slow because I was testing stuff and being a super derp, being very silly about it, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna drop what I have right now. Story, Spirit of Vengeance. Bum, bum, bum. Hey there, Hazel Azelomech says, okay, I give in and resub to SWTOR. I really missed playing. Oh, well, welcome back to the game. When was the last time you played? Montego says, I would really like to do some purely for fun all-guild PvP matches, but during season it's inefficient to do non-track things, and out of season is short, people are burned out. Yeah, I think that was when Zach started as PvP officer way back when. I think that was his original idea, but because there's galactic seasons and PvP seasons running at the same time, it's just like, it's too much. It's too much sometimes for me if you're trying to do everything. Okay, so there's a whole bunch we can skip past, and what we're going to try to do this time is get up to, I think her name's Oya? Ajo? Something like that? The lady with the whistling birds. Okay, we learned that we can skip past everything that doesn't have a dog. So I stick down the middle. I should be able to avoid the dog on the left. What? But we can't avoid this because it's a dog. There's technically a way to avoid them, but it's not worth it. It's not worth trying to time and figure out. Don Coyote says, do you think SWTOR 2 is in the works? No. If they ever make an equivalent of SWTOR 2, they wouldn't make it in the Old Republic era. They'd make it in like a current era that people recognize, you know? Not to mention, MMOs are kind of considered like, they're not as popular anymore as other formats of games, so I don't think so. Oh, hey, Zach says, I had events planned for the off-season, but other folks wanted to do it more, LOL. Oh, okay. Hi, Zach. SWTOR 2, the MOBA. Right. Like, for example, we're seeing kind of a resurgence in solo games right now. We're seeing some games mopping up the tail end of Survivor games. I forget what the term is. Like what Dune's gonna be. We saw a lot of MOBAs for a while. That's kind of winding down, I think. What's the trends for gaming right now? I feel like it's a little more all over the place now. Versus before it was like all Fortnite all the time. And now Fortnite's still going strong, but less new games are coming out that are Fortnite-ish. Souls-like Star Wars game? Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm surprised we don't have that yet. Indie is the trend right now. I think you're right. But Star Wars doesn't really mesh with indie. Those two terms are kind of not synonymous, you know? Do you think we'll get a new level cap and new powers plus new crafting? I'm sure we'll see. Okay, so new crafting. Hey, look, doggies. I'm sure new crafting is going to come. I just don't know when. I feel like they probably want to finish up a lot of other systems first. But it makes a lot of sense for crafting to be revamped and added because they really like adding systems. Level cap, I'm sure at some point they'll try and do a more traditional expansion, but I doubt that'll be anytime soon, sadly. Personally, I'm pretty happy with the current cadence of updates compared to when they launched 7.0. For example, there was a level upgrade in 7.0, but everything else was a lot of a mess. And I wasn't very happy with the way it works. Increased legacy level. I can jump off the side here, I learned. Oh yeah, look at me go. I did learn I should kill these guys or I'm going to be disappointed later when I have to kill them and the boss at the same time. Look at how fast I go. I'm already at the first boss. This took me like an hour last time. So there are a lot of Star Wars games kind of vaguely in the works. We know Outlaws is for sure coming out. And that's a kind of an action-y game. I'm not sure exactly what genre it would fall into, sorry. What else is there on the docket? There was Eclipse. I don't think that one's actually going to come out, but if it does, it's probably a story game. Trying to remember off the top of my head. Hey, look, Gorga. I only have to fight him by himself now. Extraction shooters fragmented the Battle Royale market a little bit, but if you lump those kind of games together, it's firmly the most prevalent. Yeah, so we do have a Star Wars shooter game, right? Does Battlefront count as that or no? I wouldn't be surprised to eventually see a Souls-like Star Wars game, though. That'd be pretty cool. I feel like people would really enjoy that. Jedi Fallen Order Survivor are Souls-like? Are they? Okay, I haven't played either, but I've seen both. There's some important differences, right? They are Souls-like? Like Jedi Fallen Order? I don't... So, from what I understand, Souls-like games have a high focus on dying over and over to combat till you learn it and you master it. And you kind of have to... There are consequences for dying. Versus Jedi Survivor, I thought it was just a more standard mix of puzzle and combat and doody-doody-doo. Play it and you will see? No, I'm not interested. I watched Mr. Swtorista play it. Or at least the first little while. Wasn't really my kind of jam, but it looked really cool. Jedi Survivor. Or sorry, Jedi Fallen Order. Which one's... Getting them all mixed up. They both had stories, so they're not Souls-like. Right. They weren't story-heavy games, though. It's a fun game, though. You can get frustrated. What? I don't want to be frustrated in my video games. Oh my gosh. There was lots of screaming in the Mr. and Mrs. Swtorista house last night. We're playing Baldur's Gate, and we're finally playing it on honor mode together. Mr. Swtorista was not being cautious or careful. And Mrs. Swtorista, aka Lizelle and Gale, had to go save his arse in a cave against some gnolls because he was not being careful. He's like, it's fine. All the gnolls are dead. No, they're not, sweetie. There's still one walking around in there. It's fine. I'll go take him on. Both his characters are dead because I decided to stay out of the cave and out of the combat because I knew we couldn't win it. Because we were all half dead from the previous fight. Ah! I was like, give me a scroll so I can revive Stinky Gale. But yeah, that's been fun. Frustrating though. He's like, I'm sorry. I've been good up until this point. I was like, no, you haven't. You don't know how to survive in this honor mode world. It's been really fun though. Been fun. The difficulty is definitely higher though. It's not anywhere near where I've heard people talking about it be. Though we haven't gotten to any huge boss fights yet. I'm very interested to check out the end of act bosses without going into spoilers. Look, I can just go doobie 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 doo. Yeah. Wait for it. I'm scared of a certain skull triangle man. But our goal is if we die, we'll just keep going with the same save file. Star Wars Outlaws is made by Ubisoft, and they'll charge you around 100 or 120 euro just for a single extra mission you can get from Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, I saw that, the collector's edition. I don't know how I'm feeling about that. I definitely have some comments. Not that SWTOR can really... SWTOR also has issues with that kind of stuff. I'm gonna try and stick to one side, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Aside for boss fights, the only difference is damage riders. Riders? What's that? Attack. Damage riders being tuned out. I definitely felt like some of the random little enemies were stronger, but yeah, we're mostly looking forward to boss enemies. I'm playing a monk. I punch things. Oh, cool, got it. So in general, you have the potential to do less damage. And of course, things like using the friend spell. Oh my gosh, yeah, I learned that in tactician mode. Don't worry. Me and Mr. SWTORista both took friends literally off our bars and spell lists, so we don't don't wind up murdering the entire grove on accident. You know? Yeah. So. Is it ambitious? No, Monte, go. Have fun. I mean, there's nothing terrible about honor mode. It's fun. It's a video game. But yeah, that's what we're working on right now. I don't think I have room in my life for another game right now because we have Baldur's Gate together. I have SWTOR and I have Final Fantasy. I'm so sorry, Zach. We haven't played very often lately. It's been a little nutso in the SWTORista house lately. So every day, basically every weekday, I've been playing with Zach and Shelby. Been playing Final Fantasy. So I went camping the first 2 days of this week. Wednesday was a live stream, and I was literally trying to like make a thumbnail, and it was time to play with Zach and Shelby. And I was like, I can't manage it right now. We don't need to fight Goldie, do we? I don't really feel any need to. Coffee Cat Muffin says, hey there, love the glasses. Thank you. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks, Coffee Cat Muffin. Hi. Hi. In honor mode, you take 0 risks, says Phantom. Unless you're Mr. SWTORista. Don't choose a dialogue option if you don't know the outcome. It is 1 save and no reloading. Unless you're Mr. SWTORista. We came into an option where we weren't sure what would happen. We were just like, well, we'll live with the consequences, I guess. Oh my goodness, scary stuff. Kind of like the They're gonna detect me, but darn it, I was hoping I'd be far enough away. Oh, it's okay. I was able to skip the first group. That's fine. Acceptable outcome. And I don't think there are dogs up here, so I can just go. He should have joined the dark side for free cookies. He is so dark side when it comes to taking risks in video games. I'm like, I need to hedge my bets, all of them. Doing a little speedy. For anyone who's just tuning in, I am playing Spirit of Vengeance. Can these guys see me? What am I supposed to be doing here? I'm gonna kill them just so I can... Oh, I forgot to press the button! I did this last time too! I'm playing Spirit of Vengeance, and I'm trying to kind of write a little guide or learn about how to run it more efficiently, because it takes me forever to run Flashpoints. Like, seriously, way too long the way that I run them, because I get lost. And I skip things, or try to skip things, and make myself trouble, and so on and so forth. So I had fun running this the other day where I was kind of learning it. I was doing so good up until this point. Doing so good up until that point. This is a really cool environment now that I'm not getting aggravated by it. And trying to talk to dogs. Iconic says, I haven't played SWTOR in a year, but I still love watching your videos when I see them. Oh, awesome. I'm glad. Iconic. In the next week or so, you should be seeing some new... a new video, because we just got a whole bunch of information about what's coming up next. Aggravated, that's entirely correct. Good use of words there. Montego says mistakes are content. I mean, yeah. Hey, Patrick. Okay, so let's see. We made it. I know we made it here last time. See if we can kill these guys quicker. So I'm playing Spirit of Vengeance, and I'm doing it on a character that has the very most basic level 80 gear at level 80. So she's not highly geared up. My companion's rank 10, so he's not strong or anything either. So I'm just kind of going through. I'm taking a look and writing down some notes as I go. So I learned, like, the dogs will detect you, so if you can avoid the dogs, you can avoid a group. But if you can't avoid the dogs, just kill them. Bestie should have a Bloodhound setting to guide lost players. Oh my gosh. Hey, am I getting credit for that one objective? The objective where you're supposed to have a companion heal roll? No, it doesn't count in Flashpoint, darn. I was hoping it would. Bloodhound setting. Man, I would love that if she knew how to guide me forward towards the objective. I wouldn't trust Broadsword or Bioware's pathing at all, though, personally. Oh, I thought I was fighting the medics all along, but I wasn't. I thought the commandos were the medics. So I was like, commandos are healers. Yeah, so I'm just playing it in what's known as the solo story mode. And almost every Flashpoint in the game has a solo story mode, which I really like. Allows you to go in by yourself without needing a group. Group content in this game is probably my favorite part by a long shot. It's the most exciting, the most interesting. If you want to see me playing some group content, we did some on yesterday's stream with Team Disco, and oh boy, I was having a blast. But I also like the lack of anxiety that comes with playing by myself. I can take my time. If I get lost, I don't gotta worry about it. I can ramble, I can yak to you guys, I can derp around. And there is at least a minor level of difficulty with the way I'm playing, because I don't have a lot of gear and stuff like that. I'm not dying or anything, but I do have to kind of vaguely pay attention, or it's going to take a year. And I guess I'm adding difficulty by trying to remember how to do this well. You get credit for companion when doing story chapters that's listed. Oh, but not for the Flashpoints. Gotcha. Interesting. Hey! Hey! Oh, I was like, where'd my loot box go? Oh, my loot. Hopefully we'll get some decorations! Mandalorian propaganda, Fortune's folly. Nice. I'll take it. Oh, I don't need to talk to this fool. Where am I going? Yeah, companion rank 10 used to be the best. So he was at, we can just skip past these guys. Bye. We have, I imagine I had him at max affection way back in the day. And so that brought him to influence level 10, which is a decent level to have him at. Just fine. If you're doing difficult content, the general can okay, so the lore keepers, I think. No, the pilgrims are the ones that can detect you. Yeah, he saw me right away. You just have to fight him. Matea says, you can't use Bind Trap on the dogs then? I never found a good way to do it reliably without getting caught. they will catch you before you can get close enough to do mine trap most of the time. There somehow at some point I did manage to mine trap one, but I couldn't repeat it later, so I decided it wasn't at all worth it anymore to keep trying because I couldn't instruct anybody else how to do it anyway. Okay, any more pilgrims? Yeah, there's one there. But maybe I can stay far enough away? Oh, yeah! Nice. And we had fun. We were able to figure out how to get up there. That was completely useless for completing the Flashpoint, but it was fun. I don't know what that counts for. Kids these days finish class story with their companion at like level 23 without even giving them one gift! Montego says, I have no idea, sorry. Mistakes are content! That's what I said. Oh, the lore keepers are healers, darn it. Practice makes perfect. Don't give up. The force is strong in you and your videos. I've decided the force may be strong, but my patience is weak, so my advice is just kill the dogs and avoid them when you can. I think this is where I got to last time, and I decided I'd been playing for like too long at that point. Oh, no, we got further. Okay, so you guys were telling me if I wanted to avoid damage, I could... Oh, break their little cast. Oh, that's fun. But then I'm like, ah! And if I fell on the left-hand side, I avoid damage? Oh, cool, look at that. I did manage to avoid damage this time. Neato. What's the coolest lightsaber or double right now? Oh my gosh. Earl, there is so many cool ones right now, and all of them so expensive. My favorite lightsaber, because it's going to be very opinion right now in the game, is the Ashla and Bogan lightsabers. I think they're really, really cool. They have a very special animation on them. It's like a swirling force animation, and they have references to the Ashla and Bogan lore, and blah, 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 and they have little ancient rocks flying around them. Just, you know, cool. I like stuff like that. Nerd stuff. Cool nerd stuff. You bought 2 on the GTN yesterday? Lightsabers or Ashla and Bogan lightsabers? Do you want a lightsaber greatsword? No, wait, does it glow? I've tried to use various vibro swords, and I think they're so cool, but if they don't glow, I don't want it. I want my light stick. What's the name? Ashla Bogan. They're two different ones. See, I can pull them up in collections really fast. Ashla. Fractured Ashla lightsaber and Fractured Bogan lightsaber. I don't know how well I'll be able to show you why I like them on stream. See, how far can I zoom in? Oh yeah, there we go. It's really neat. This is just the native effect on the lightsaber. You don't even have to add a tuning or anything special like that. What's the coolest dual saber? I don't know off the top of my head. There's a lot that I like. Oh, don't look at... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There's a lot of enemies here. Pilgrim, so we'll just kill. Yeah, my collections is quite complete. That's from the referral system way back in the day. I was able to get a ton of cartel coins. Not anymore, though, sadly. I'm now down to plebeian levels of cartel coins. Bum, 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 bum. If I had better gear, like actually optimized gear, would be nice. Then I could mow through these guys a lot faster, I think. I mean, I'm not super doing my rotation as it is, but I think it would make a difference. I'm not sure though. Oh, I need to pick stuff up because I need credits. I still owe Indizar 500 million credits. Oh, by the way, yesterday, the player named Neo Wayrex was like, which items are you missing? I have a lot of surplus credits that I could spend to grab them from the GTN. They were able to actually get me some of those, which I really appreciated. They were able to grab me the 2 newest sets from the GTN that I didn't have yet. I was like, yeah. If you add the gravity tuning to the ashlet, it makes the rocks go even further up the beam. Yeah, it's neat that you can combine those two. I think I have that on at least one of my characters. Oh, Phantom says I'm a fan of Arn's dual saber, but the heirlooms sound fantastic too. Oh, I've always heard, I know the heirloom looks cool, but I've never thought about the sound at all. I've been trying to get information about the different sounds of the lightsabers for a while now, but I've never been able to get like a really good list. Because I know they, basically each lightsaber will have a specific sound file attached to it. And some of them are shared, and I was really hoping at some point that I could like put up the different sounds on the website, you know, like if you get this lightsaber it sounds like this one, which I have a video of, you know, and they all sound the same. Okay, this is what we did last time. This is where we stopped. Gorgabrak, puzzle room, war profiteers, bonus, Bass Sun, sniper room, silly secret, Troya Ajak. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. If I remember right, she has mechanics and you kind of just ignore them because they're messy, right? She has her songbirds. Stay out of the red circles. Oh, she can't be interrupted? No. So what is she actually doing? She's doing like a countdown. She's not doing any actual damage, though. Did my little pushback. Did a red beam of doom. That did me 10% damage. Songbird's volley. Well, while that happens in the background, let's go look her up. See if she's supposed to be doing anything interesting. Oh yeah, Jack. Stay out of the red circles. Ignore. Oh, mechanics? Oh, she moved, or she pushed me. Wow. Hey, Troya. I like things to do. Hey, Troya. Songbird's salvo. And Songbird's volley and pick off, I think? I don't think it's supposed to be doing anything interesting. The Jack is vulnerable. Incoming Songbird missiles en route. Oh! Maybe she's vulnerable while she's doing it? So that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, that's neat. She's vulnerable while doing Songbird's volley. And what does vulnerable mean? I'm curious! When effect is applied... Ew. I don't know how we see vulnerable. She is extra vulnerable when she is doing her songbird. Well, I don't know if it actually means anything, right? Did she die? Oh, she did! She died when it was off screen! Give me your stuff! She gave me her stuff. What'd she give me? Oh my god! Yes! She gave me pantry shelving! I know that sounds really stupid, but I'm very excited about it. I only have one so far, and this is a really awesome decoration for like decorating kitchen or cantina or bar or storage room or whatever. It's, yeah! I only have one so far. I can't remember. I think these are on the GTN, but it's uncommon to find them kind of thing. Yeah, thank you for dying off screen and giving me a deco. Oh my gosh. So when this first came out, I got stuck here. Like it wouldn't, like there was no button and no cutscene and it wouldn't let me progress forward. I was so angry. Coffee Cat Muffin says, what? Oh, dog. Let's see, are we going left or right? Trying to go to left. Coffee Cat Muffin says, what's your favorite stronghold? Ooh! I really like Copero, the way it looks, but I'm not a huge fan of the layout and hooks so far. Oh, we're on the final boss. I didn't realize it just goes straight there. I didn't realize how close I was to finish last time I did this. Fast, okay. So this one people actually have trouble with. And the tips are, I'm remembering. 1, when there's enemies in the back, go attack them yourself. That'll help protect your companion. Go attack them yourself to get their attention immediately, so they are less likely to kill your companion. Likely to target. Ah! And kill your companion. Hot, 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 hot. Sorry, I have a little heating pad on my lap and I pooped it up to my little belly. Okay. There's another tip, but I don't remember what it is. Ew! Why red circle? Companion, you're supposed to run away with that. If you get a red circle, run away from your companion or teammates. Back to the boss. Ooh, flamethrower? Oh, yeah. If you get attacked, the orange triangle flamethrower, aim it away from your teammates. You think the train's really cool? Yeah, the train's neat. I think that's the one Zach's been very slowly decorating as well. Hey Shelby, if you're here, did you do your rain jacket summer storms fashion show yet? Okay, so here's the enemies in the back. And you can see they're all like trying to pew-pew my companion to death. And that is what I had trouble with multiple times last time. They have nerfed it since then, so it is a bit easier, but I think if you don't do anything, you're gonna be in trouble. Kill the medics first. You know, just like in any fight, but maybe we're still learning. Yeah, it happened? Okay, cool. Maybe I can find the screenshots. I wanted to see what people managed to put together for a raincoat. Oh, that would be cool to get a whole bunch of those pantry shelvings to make a wine cellar. That's neat. There isn't a lot of... I guess there's those weird gold urns from the Daimyo pack that's on sale right now for your wine cellar. There's not like any wine cellar decorations specifically though. No casks. So what am I up to today? So I stayed up till late last night working on that guide about what's... Oh! What's that? Oh! What's that? Stop it! Stop it! When she does her lockdown attack. Oh gosh, all caps. When she does her lockdown attack, slowly walk out of the small red circles and lead them away from your companion or group. Hey! Hey! Where'd these guys come from? Okay, so if I remember right, let's see. These sharpshooters actually will kill my companion. If I don't take care of them. They will actually do quite a bit of damage. I don't know if that's still true. Oh, I forgot to stand. Yeah, I should have stood in the lockdown just to see what it does. For science! Oh, look. Oh, my companion did help, but he was at 75% health, so he's fine. He's fine. In the second group of enemies that shows up, if your companion is dying, make sure to go pick all the enemies at the back of the room to kill the snipers first. I am Drew says, hey, I used to play SWTOR back. Look at how I spelled snipers. Not even close. I used to play SWTOR back when the level cap was 70. Is the game popular enough to play it as a main MMO? Also, is the state of the game okay? Hey, I am Drew. That's a great time to be asking that question. We just got a big slew of news, a big, huge bunch of news about what's coming up in the game yesterday. So we're all like, huh, new stuff. So is the game populated enough to play? In my opinion, yes, unless you are on the French server. Sorry. As far as I can tell, it's good, decent population. If you want to look at more objective numbers, I've got this wonderful article called Is SWTOR Worth Playing or Worth Returning to? And that's got some actual like charts and stuff like that if you want to take a look. I do highly recommend, if that's something you're interested in, to also check out joining a guild. That's the best way to find people to play with. And what was the other question? Is the game... What's the state of the game? Oh, yeah. So state of the game, in my opinion, is also good. Like I said, we just got updates. And just a few more links. Here is the last few updates that happened to before that. So if you want to check out and see, like, what are they doing? When are they doing it? Stuff like that. But yeah, if you have any more specific questions, feel free to ask. The max level is now level 80. So I think you have 2 expansions worth of stuff to check out and a bunch of side content. I don't even... Guys, what would... I feel like if you added up all of 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.4.1, and like 7.5, that like would add up to an expansion. Is there a name for this whole arc? Or is this just all considered part of on Legacy of the Sith? I imagine it's all just part of Legacy of the Sith, huh? Ta-da! We've done it! Ta-da! You must select one of your rewards. Yeehaw! Okay, so I've run this in story mode now. I've run it in story mode twice. Almost all the way through twice. All the way through at least once, for sure. And I wrote down some basic notes. The most we learned about was the dogs. I don't think there's a ton that can kill you, but if there is, I wrote down some notes on how to deal with that. I'm curious about checking this out in veteran mode. So what is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Friday? Is there anyone in here who would be interested in running this in master mode tomorrow? I don't know if I would run it on this specific character though. Not sure if that's a good idea. Oh, well, maybe I kind of want to. Just to see, like, what does damage look like. Imperial side? Okay, cool. There's quite a few of you. I'll do first come, first served tomorrow. Sweet. Okay. So that'll be around 8:15 tomorrow. Star Force server Imperial side. Wardred says, a while back you helped me and some others get back into the game. Just want to drop by and say thank you again. Oh, that's awesome, Wardred. I'm glad to hear. Very big cheers. Chuddy over on YouTube also says, I want to get back into the game for the first time to try interacting with community. However, I'm more of a PvE than PvP player. Is PvE dead in SWTOR? Not really. Hey, Chuddy. So I would actually say PvE is more active than PvP by a long shot. SWTOR players are very like non-combative for the most part, I guess you could say. I'm going to link you some wonderful resources that we have. So first off, the best resource you're going to be able to take advantage of is the SWTOR Guild Finder, Chuddy, over on YouTube. I've just linked it for you in chat. And this will allow you to find groups to play with. I'm going to save this page. And we'll actually go check it out together. So it's SWTORfancommunity.com/guilds. And you can sort by server, faction if it matters to you, and what activities you're interested in. So things that are group activities are galactic seasons, operations, flashpoints, conquest. All of these things are kind of considered PvE that you can do with other people or with a group. Hey there, Claudio. Hi, 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 hi. And so another resource that I want to point you towards is Swtorista Group Finder. Is Group Finder Flashpoints. So there's going to be 2. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. We built it quite a while ago, and it's just been going strong ever since. It was actually for Star Wars Celebration. It was an actual like physical event, and I wanted to be able to be like, hello, person I met physically. Hello, nice to meet you. Oh, you want to find people to play with on the internet? Here's a resource. It started off as like a spreadsheet, and I was like, this is not going to work. I'll link this for you guys in Twitch as well. So operations are the group content you can do at level 80. And flashpoints are the slightly more casual stuff that you can do starting at like level 15. Drum and Kasha is peak SWTOR brain rot. Agreed. Stay out of there. That's not community content. And I am Drusus. Thanks for all the pointers. Really appreciate it. Is there a decent amount of solo content to do after the main story? Hey, Drew. So yes, strangely enough, SWTOR is the most solo-friendly game in the entire MMO-sphere. I don't know if that's quite the right word. So first off, just so you're aware, when people ask what to do as a solo player, I'm like, did you actually play all the story? Because there's quite a bit to explore if that's what you're interested in. If you like the story, you may not know how much stuff you might have missed along the way. So here's the story order guide. I just linked that for you first. So we're currently on Keston's Landing, and some more is coming out. Sometime this month, it kind of sounded like this month or early next month. There's also these things called reputation and dailies, and many of the planets have them, and that's kind of detailed here. We're working on more kind of in-depth guides. But you can also do decorating or collecting or exploring or achievements or datacron hunting. Do I have a guide? Oh, I have what to do at level 80. What to do at level 80. I was like, do I have a list like this somewhere? I'm pretty sure I do. In SWTOR, not Watlock, thank you. And it kind of, this guide actually kind of talks about like, what are your goals? Solo content at level 80. Apparently I yak a little bit about that, but there isn't any links. I think I kept this one short and sweet, but there's so much stuff to go check out, in my opinion. Lots of stuff to go poke around at. And if you have any questions, we're here pretty much every morning, 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific. So feel free to swing by and be like, hey, I am here. What do I do? But it's super. If you take a look at that guide I just posted, what do you want to do at level 80, and kind of read about the goals section, and it can kind of help you point in the right direction. Yeah, Ashla Bogan's lightsaber is 575 million credits. Hey, you asked for what is the coolest lightsaber, not what is the most affordable one. Come on. But oh, I love that lightsaber. Ashla lightsaber, Swtorista. I love that lightsaber so much. Oh, there's such a cool screenshot. Ah, look at it. Oh, so good. So good. Okay. You know what? We are officially done for the day. We're going to be streaming again tomorrow. We'll probably be taking on this Flashpoint in master mode and write down some more notes. Directories, Twitch, SWTOR directory. And we're going to go see who else is streaming Star Wars The Old Republic. For those of you on the YouTube side of things, should actually have a new video once the public test server is up. I will be taking a look at what's there, filming some video, and showing that off on YouTube. For those of you who don't want to wait, visit Swtorista.com. The whole guide is up there on the homepage. You should be able to find it pretty easily. For those of you on Twitch, we're going to go raid somebody. No! Okay. I wish it wouldn't autoplay like that. Drives me nuts. We're going to go see Lala Star Clouds, I think. Raid Lala Star Clouds. And y'all have a nice day. Bye. See ya. Have a great one. Bye. Thanks for coming along. Panda! Panda, your timing! Your timing is impeccable.